Hey peeps, how's it going? Like that outfit? Did you redo your hair today? Because it looks great. How are you feeling? Are you hungry? Tired? Bored? Confused? Inspired? Happy? Excited? But more importantly, are you having fun? Of all the speech topics I could write about for a 10-minute speech, I decided this year I'd write something that would be different and fun. Ready? Buckle up and hold on. You might actually have fun with this speech. As I talk about how fun works, different ways we can achieve fun, and why we as Christians should have fun. Now before we get on this having fun field trip, allow me to give you a Merriam-Webster's definition of the word fun. That which brings amusement or enjoyment. Now everyone has their own way of amusement or enjoyment. Some are small, some are extreme, some others find boring, and then, well, others are illegal, so let's not go there. In the end, having fun is having fun. My mom thinks it's fun to stay home and watch TV and play card games, while I find it entertaining to go indoor rock climbing and bouldering. Because fun is totally different for everyone, allow me to show you how fun works. And now the human brain requires a simulation of a sensory. Scientists took research at McGill University in the 1950s with volunteer students. These students were paid $20 every day to be blindfolded, strapped down in a soundproof room, and they could not feel their arms. These students were still very conscious, but they could not feel anything. Most students would give up on the first day. The rest either fell asleep or nearly went crazy, thus proving that the human brain requires a sensory simulation. The question is, how much? Everyone has their own unique level. Some people can be satisfied with just reading a book, while others require skydiving to fulfill a simulation level. Have you ever wondered why a baby loves to explore? It's because of the simulation of exploration. Scientists recorded in the book of psychological experiments that if you gave a baby monkey a random little object, it will play with it endlessly, only for the sheer joy of the simulation of manipulating the object. Personally, I choose to complete college for the simulation of achievement. Everyone in this room decided to watch several speeches and debate rounds. Well, either because you were forced to, or because you actually found this very stimulating. I mean, who could pass up watching some entertaining speeches and get a free meal, dinner, and a show? Over a period of time, your taste and interest in fun can actually change with a change of environment or even age. Now that we see how fun works, we can move on to my next point, different ways of achieving fun. Now, I'm just an 18-year-old guy. I can't exactly tell you, okay, here's what you need to do. Get a little pinch of this, get a little dab of this, mix it in with this, wait 5 seconds, and ding, you will have fun. No, I can't exactly do that. I can't tell you how you specifically require to have fun. However, I can show you some of my personal experiences, and from there we can explore the ideas and ways of having fun. Welcome to the world of a teenager. Here we have a part-time job, schoolwork, and freedom. It is so much fun being a teenager. In my free time, I will be rock climbing, playing guitar or keyboard, or just hanging with my friends playing a sport. Of course now, this is like any other young average male, so now, let's take it to the extreme level. Me and my friends love eating at IHOP, and IHOP loves it when we come to eat. And not just because of the tip, but because we have a custom. You see, when the waitress will give us our receipt, we will say, by the way, they told us that today was your birthday. And the waitress will say, oh, no, today's not my birthday. But then we all cut her off and we all sing, happy birthday to the waitress. We do this because we love it when the waitress is so special inside. No matter where you are, no matter how extreme, no matter what time of day, never be afraid to sing happy birthday. Play a random game of hide and seek, or just randomly interacting with a stranger and having fun with an employee. And you can make a few friends along the way. Many people won't believe this, but you can actually have fun in times of fear. One reason is because fun can remove the stress of fear at the moment. Many people were shocked to find out that I actually enjoyed myself while at the hospital before my surgery. The surgery was because of bad blood circulation in my legs. While being interviewed by a million doctors and nurses, I cracked jokes and had conversations with everyone. While being led down to the surgery room, I asked if I could have basketball. They asked why. I said it would be an awesome idea to have it tucked underneath my gown, and I would be screaming while they're rushing me down the hall saying, "It's okay, we're almost there, just push, push!" Sadly, they didn't have basketball. But if I know ahead of time, I will be prepared. You can have fun so easily, you can have fun with even work. Yes, even work. Try picturing 6 guys having to set up a huge banquet room for our church the next morning. And now picture 6 guys having to sing and dancing to music while setting up the tables and chairs, and we complete the room in less than 30 minutes. You can have fun in good times, in times of fear, even with work. So now comes the question. So what's the point of having fun? Is all this based on the idea of a self-centered way of thinking? Am I presenting all this to you for the idea of a selfish pleasure? No. Westminster Catechism says the chief end of man is to know God and enjoy Him forever. Which leads me to my last point as to why we as Christians should have fun. To know God is to love Him and all that He has for us. James 1:17 says, "All blessings come down from above, down from the Father of lights." What should we do with these blessings and gifts that God gives us? In John 16:33, Jesus explained, "I've told you these things so that in me you may have peace. You will have suffering in this world. Be courageous, for I have conquered the world." Now, Jesus said that we will have hard times in this world. And boy, was He right. But life as a Christian is filled with trials and situations for our spiritual growth in God. As much as the world wants to hold us back and take us away from God, we need to remember that Jesus conquered the world, which means that this world has no power over us. So why should we as Christians live in this small, tiny bubble of boredom that the world puts us in when God made us to love Him and all that He has for us? This reminds me of a quote from Edna Mode from the movie The Incredibles. "Pull yourself together! What will you do with the question? Go, confront the problem. Fight! Win! And call me when you get back, darling. I enjoy our visits." We as Christians should be inspired to go out, be bold, have fun. Why not say it out? Why can't you have fun with the God that you love and let others see it? Why can't I listen to music cranked up all the way and I scream how much I love Him? Many teens today think that you have to pick a side between having fun or having God. But why can't we have both? I can still love my God while having fun. Of course now, life as a Christian isn't expected to be all sunshine and lollipops. Paul will remind you that life as a Christian is still very, very painful. In Acts 16, Paul was thrown into maximum prison and shackled down to the walls. But even then, he sang and gave praise and glory to God. And yes, you could say the house rocked. Solomon tells us in Proverbs 17:22 that a joyful heart is good medicine, but a dried spirit will crush the bones. If we allow the world to tear down our lives, we will slowly go through the dull motions of life, leading to despair. I've spoken to you about how fun works, different ways we can achieve fun, and why we as Christians should have fun. I want to slowly wrap up this speech with a quote from Bruce Larson for everyone to think about. The bottom line is this: grimness is not a Christian virtue. There are no sad saints. If we have no joy, then we have missed the heart of the good news, and our bodies, as much as our souls, will suffer the consequences. So let's go. Run, climb, explore. Sing, dance, praise. Live the life God gave you in His plan. And now that sounds like fun.